Oh, one person. Oh, two people. Goodness, you all. We shall not fret. We shall not fret. We shall not fret. Three people. Oh, I know for sure. I'm like, okay. It said test our patience. Full moon in Aries is going to test our patience. Gives me some more time to heat up my food. C Styles is here. Hey. We had to make a new link, so I'm waiting on everybody to hop back in who was on just a few seconds ago. Having some technological issues because we getting it going. Got 4 people. Okay, back in. That means everybody got the email. Okay, all right, y'all. We're not gonna let this technology kill our vibe, right? So I was talking about what hurts I have playing right now in my background. I tell you all that so that if you all want to, peace. Oh my God, sis, how you doing? I'm so glad you're online. I didn't look at who bought the who registered, so I didn't know that you were coming on. Hey, I gotta come see you next time I'm up in New York. We got 6 people on. I want to make sure everybody get on, y'all. So let's set our tone. So get your incense burning. Get your incense burning. Get your candles burning. I was just explaining why I chose to use red and blue this evening because I'd like to dispel anything that doesn't serve me around my speech. I'd like my speech to be impeccable. I like to speak divine truth. I'd like to speak peace and love and justice. And I'd like to speak strong, firm, and loving. So I'm dispelling anything that's creating any kind of fear or hesitation around my divine speech. And I chose my red one because I wanted to dispel anything that doesn't serve my passion, because I'm wanting to expand. I'm seeing the expansion. I'm feeling my boost in energy when it comes to the work that I'm doing. And so I would like to dispel anything around it that creates any kind of hesitation or any decrease in my passion. So I chose those two candles. Whenever you're choosing your candles, your incense, your stones that you're going to work with, you want to see what's going on in your life, and you want to line those tools up with what you're attempting to accomplish. And it's full moon, so we should be focusing on dispelling, releasing things. So just as we put our focus on increase and gaining things, we should also focus our energy when it comes to releasing, being very clear, going into deep reflection, and doing everything we need to do to balance those imbalances out, because those really are our issues. You know, our issues come from when we have blockages, you know, sadness, fear, resentment. That's what our issues come from, our blockages come from. So I'm working with those. I'm also working with some heart chakra stones this evening. I have my Kambaba jasper. I also have my aventurine. I'm working with green stones because I'm also attracting money right now too. So, and who's not, right? Who's not attracting money? All right. So I'm just answering people. Any questions, guys? Go ahead and turn on your music, get your incense going, light your candle, get your gemstones. If you want to do a spiritual bath tonight, you can utilize cinnamon. Use cinnamon because tonight the full moon is in Aries. Aries has that fire kind of element to it. So use cinnamon, use clove. For your spiritual bath, it's always good to put some peppermint in there, put some lavender in there. Can I speak on Aries a little bit? Okay, well, Aries, in this full moon, this Aries vibration is courage, you know. It's really pushing past fear, you know, pushing past it, but not pushing past it like this, like and jumping. You know how you get on a roller coaster and you know you're scared, and so then when the roller coaster hit, it was like you in there, you're not gonna tell them to let you off. You know you're gonna go. You either gonna be the one that close your eyes and cringe the whole times and even sometimes pass out, or you're gonna be the one that takes some deep breaths and open your eyes at some point and then enjoy the ride. And so the Aries energy is that second one. It's that saying, okay, I accept that this is my vision. I accept that this is my mission. I accept that these are my desires. I accept that, you know, I know what my heart's desires are, and there is some fear there, but I am moving forward. And I'm going to take some deep breaths. And tonight, meditation is the deep breath that we need before that roller coaster take off. It's the deep breath. Tonight's meditation is that deep cleansing breath, that rejuvenated breath that's going to get us through the ride. And that breath cleanses out anything that no longer serves you. It gives thanks to those situations that has been more lessons, you know, to us. And then it releases it. You know, it also is that breath that acknowledges pain. It acknowledges fear. But as the ram, you know, it's nothing is going to stop me. You know, it's definitely not going to stop me. And I'm charging forward. You know, I'm not just walking forward. I'm not just, you know, tiptoeing forward. I'm not doing it with any kind of doubt. I'm going forward like I know I'm about to make contact, and it's going to bring all the energy in the world. So this is how we want to move forward with our vision, with our mission. But you also have to be clear. You have to know your target. You can't just go aimlessly, you know, pushing your weight around, you know. So Aries is also challenging you to get your focus, to sit down and reflect and really figure out what are your heart's desires. And you know it off of, I tell you, sometimes it's difficult to really know what you want because your mind get in there. We are human, we are spiritual beings having human experiences. And as a human, we have a conscious, a subconscious, and a superconscious. So sometimes our mind, become our worst enemy. And so we want to clarify things. And so here are some questions that you can ask yourself. Write these down. If you have a pen or paper, write this down. Hold on one second. I can't bring me my computer cord out my book bag. Write these down. What makes me feel happy? What makes me feel happy? What makes me feel peaceful, at peace? What makes me feel secure? What makes me feel able? Right? What makes me feel able? Because sometimes we know, but we feel like I'm not able to do that right now for whatever reason. I know that this is what I want. I know that this is what I don't want, but I don't feel able. I don't feel able. So these are what you want to ask, right on that line of questioning. What makes me feel peaceful? What makes me feel? Now notice I'm saying the word feel. What makes me feel peaceful? I want you to feel that. I want you to really go back into your memory and find a peaceful moment that you have had in the recent past, in the very far back past, but find a peaceful moment that you experienced. And I want you to identify what had you so peaceful. Also find a happy moment, a blissful moment, an excited moment. And that's how you can find out what are your desires. And you can begin to see the script to that blissful life once you begin to identify those things that you have experienced in the past that have given you that glimpse of what makes your heart happy. And that's really the whole goal. Is it all about being happy, Queen Yenn? Is it all about this bliss Yes. Is it about living to pay bills? No. Is it about living for the rat race? No. Is it about living for somebody else? No. Yes, this whole journey is for us to experience it. We are the physical manifestation of source. We are the physical manifestation of source, of the universe, of God. Why are we here if not to be a reflection of what we are of? We literally are of this source that created volcanoes and mountains and the moon and the sun and humans. Do you know where humans come from? Have you seen the process? Have you seen the process of humans going from a baby to a human? Have you seen the process of a woman giving birth? We are of that same source that created that. So, yes, we are here to create. We're here to experience amazing experiences. We are here to be abundant, not just experience abundance, but to be abundant. It's amazing. Once you sign on to that, then you will know that your work goes into you clarifying what makes your soul, what makes your spirit happy, and moving forward in that. That's when you know you're on point. Okay, y'all hold 1 second. I have someone who is like sending me crying emojis. uh, let's see. Let's make sure that they have what they need. So while we are preparing for this meditation, I hope you all wrote those questions down, because as we do our meditation tonight, I'm going to challenge you to focus in on that, to focus in on what you want. Okay, sis, hold on 1 second. Let me get the link to you. Don't cry. No, don't cry. She says she's crying. Or at least she sent the cry emoji. Hmm. Let's see. So, are we clarifying what we want? Those who can chat, let me know. Are we clarifying what we know, what we want? And then when you get to the point where you get to that experience, this is when I remember I was very happy. Go deep into that experience. Maybe it was, I was happy when uh, I don't know, got a house, got a car, graduated, got a new job. What made you happy about that? Okay. Is that you, Nicole? Yes, I'm back in. Okay. Nicole, was that you texting me? I didn't install your number in my phone. Sorry. Planner Guru, is that you, Nicole? I'm sure it is. Yeah, that's you. All right. See, Styles says she knows what she wants, loud and clear, and that's another thing. You got to be clear. All right. Now that you're thinking about that, um, and we're just gonna keep going. We've officially entered into this full moon meditation because now we're meditating on what we desire. After you meditate on what you desire, and we're going to go through a meditation in a second, but I just want to set the tone. I want to set the tone right now because as we go through the meditation tonight, you're going to become clear. Okay, good. All right. So everybody look like they have the email now. As we go through the meditation, you're going to become very clear. That's tonight's goal, is to become very clear on what you want. What you want. Because there are some have-tos that we commit ourselves to. We commit ourselves to it knowingly, but it's because we are pushing the desire not to do those things out of our mind. But you are doing something. Some of us, if not all of us, are doing things in our lives that we feel like we have to do, but it really doesn't bring us joy. And that's fine. It's okay. But eventually, your spirit is going to push you to move away from those things. And so the quicker you do it, the quicker you can settle your spirit around the fact that you really don't want to do this. You really don't want to be in this space, and figure out what you do want and begin to emote that and begin to meditate on it, imagine it. Yeah, it's going to come. Eventually, the quicker you do it, the better. But we want to clarify what we want. We want to move away from our have-tos. I'm doing this only because I have to do it. And get to the point where we are really moving into a life where we're doing things that we love to do, that bring us happiness, that bring us peace. We're not doing things that create imbalance. We're not dealing with things that create imbalance. We want to move away from that, no matter if that's relationships, if that's our health, our healthful habits, our mindsets, whatever those are. We want to really identify, and that brings me into my next point. Once you identify what you desire, you must identify fears, and that's what this full moon in Aries is asking us to do. It's giving us the assistance to do. It's to push through our fears and push through with our eyes wide open, ready for the abundance at the end of that journey, ready for the bliss at the end of that. So during the meditation tonight, I'm going to challenge you to identify fears. And I must say, if you get to the point where as you're in meditation, you start getting emotional, let the emotions flow. If you need to have a good cry tonight, have that good cry. If you need to hug yourself, if you need to stand up, whatever you need to do, we want you to go ahead and release, right? Because you need to make movement right now. The time is now for a lot of the things in your life, like now, tonight, tomorrow morning. We want to do many of the things that you've been hesitating on. We want you to go ahead and do those things now before this Mercury retrograde. We want you to do anything that you want to start, that you want to try, that anything new. It's time for you to do that right now. If there's a relationship you want to develop, and try out. You need to do that right now. If there's a investment you want to make, that's the time is now. You want to identify your fears this evening and you want to release those fears. The time is now. If there's some reconciliation you want to do, you need to do that now. Move past those fears tonight. So we're going to identify those fears so we can release them so we can make some forward movement. Is there any rejection that you are afraid of? Is there any, because rejection is huge. I don't want to try that because I failed before. Or who am I to have the audacity to think I can do this? I don't have a degree. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm not cute enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. Whatever it might be. So we got to release that. We really have to release that. Who am I to think that I can be great? Release that. So as we do our meditation, I want you to be courageous enough to identify anything that creates fear in your life. Is there any fear around how you parent? Is there any fear around money? Is there any fear around love? Is there any fear around anything that's in association with your bliss? I want you to identify that fear and release it this evening, because right now it's the time for movement. This is not a stagnant time right now. It's time for movement, and it's time for healing. It's time for detoxing. Also, Intozaki, you asked this Aries vibration. This Aries vibration is also giving us the fire we need to purify. So do your detoxing right now. Detox your emotions, detox your physical body. This is time for your detox. And so I want you to release those things too. If you're dealing with something with health, as we're going through our meditation tonight, I would like for you to release that. Identify whatever that is with your health. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get healthy from an illness that you're dealing with, I want you to identify those areas that's creating that. Because everything that we deal with in the physical world is connected to and is a reflection of the things that we deal with within us. So try your best to identify. If you're trying to lose weight, you have cravings. Cravings are connected to emotional distress, are connected to metaphysical reasons. If you're having pains anywhere, those pains are connected to metaphysical reasons. So everything starts in spirit and manifests physically. So try your best to identify this evening. And if you need some support with that, when we pause for the calls and do our journaling, not journaling, but we're going to write some things down and burn them this evening. I want you to look it up, go into your browser, whatever you need to do, look up, metaphysically, what does pain in my right shoulder mean? Metaphysically, what do headaches mean? What does that mean? What is it saying is in my spirit that I need to release? Look it up. Same way, if you have cravings, look up metaphysically, what do these cravings mean? I have documents that I refer to when I do it. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. I do know some, but we want you to look those up, and you have time. And even after we finish this meditation, you still want to go and dig, because it's time for detox. So it's time for you to take some focused energy and detox any energy that doesn't serve you, any energy that's keeping you from your greatest self. You want to purge that during this full moon period. You have tonight, and you have 3 more days to do that. Okay. All right. So what I want to do now is I want to do a chakra opening meditation. All right. So I want you to get into a position that is comfortable to you. I want you to set the tone. So smudge if you need to, light your incense, light your candles, get your gemstones, hold your gemstones. If you have a chakra set, use your chakra set. And we're going to do this chakra opening meditation. And I want you to, as we go through this meditation, I want you to go ahead and begin to release. And I'm going to guide you through that release on a lot of these. Yes, you can. You can use your Adventuring and Rose Quartz for sure. We're doing heart chakra. For the meditation, we are going to go through all the chakras, but the benefit from tonight's healing is definitely going to be for the heart. So if you just have heart chakra stones, you can use those. Anytime you release any pent up energy or imbalance from the chakras, of course, your heart chakra is going to benefit, because the heart is your balance, it's your center. right, so get in a comfortable position. I want you to begin to use your breath to relax. So take deep breaths in through your nose, slowly and deeply, and release it through your mouth. Try to fill your lungs up, feeling your belly expanding outward when you're inhaling deeply. And when you exhale, exhale slowly and completely. Continue those breaths at your own pace and relax your relax your and exhaling completely. Allowing that breath to cleanse, to open up your chakras. Relax your jaw, allowing any of that tension we hold in our jaw muscles when we're thinking, when we're contemplating. Relax, opening up that third eye chakra, first eye. Relax your legs. Just feel all of your energy relaxing and flowing through your body like the blood that's flowing through your veins. Allow the breath to flow. Allow yourself to feel the energy. Relax your feet. And just continue to breathe. Drawing that breath in through your nose, circulating all the way through your body. Try to imagine that breath going in your head and then down your spine, flowing around your belly, flowing around your hips, flowing through your legs, going all the way to your toes. Breathe in through your nose. And then release it into the universe. Releasing any stress, any pain, any sadness out to the universe to balance it out. The universe knows what to do with that energy. So there's no need for you to keep it. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to begin to go through our chakras, starting with our root chakra. Remember, as we're doing this, we're taking deep breaths in and we're releasing it through our mouths slowly and completely. This is slow breathing. No rush. Just relax and breathe. Now I want you to visualize a red light, and on your next inhale, I want you to draw that red light into your nose, down your spine, all the way down to your feet. And I want you to imagine that red light staying right there around your feet for a minute as you breathe. And each one of those breaths is bringing in more red light, allowing that red light to grow around your feet, around your legs, around your pelvic area. Keep that red light right there. And I want you to think about any worries that you have with money. Any worries that you have with money. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And as that deep breath in, that red light grows all the way, deep breath in. And when you release, I want you to release it. Quick breath. Do that a few times, breathing in that red light through your nose, down your spine, to your feet. The light growing so much is covering your feet, covering your legs. And I want you to breathe in and release any stress that you have around money, any stress that you have around your stability, any stress that you have around your security as a human on this earth, in your society, any worries that you have around not being able to get your basic needs, not being able to get your needs when it comes to your business, not being able to have what you need in order to be a good parent, in order to be a good husband, in order to be a good wife. I want you to take that breath and breathe in, and I want you to release out your mouth those worries. Release those worries. Any worries when it comes to what you need in order to survive in this world, in your society, in your neighborhood. Any worries around survival, I want you to keep that red light right there, and I want you to release it. Once you have released, I want you to give thanks. I give thanks. I want you to give thanks for your stability. Give thanks for the way always being made. Say it out loud. I give thanks for everything always working out for me. I give thanks for all that I have right now. My home, my residence, my space that I live in. I want to give thanks for your transportation, for the food you ate today, for the food you know you're going to eat tomorrow. I want you to give thanks for fresh water. Give thanks for the ability to breathe. Give thanks for having the capacity to work, having the capacity to think, having the capacity to move about in this world and make a way. Give thanks. Once you have done that release, give thanks. I give thanks for the roots of my root chakra, rooting me here in this physical form. I am rooted in the knowing that everything is always working out for me. I am rooted in the knowing that everything is always working out for me. I am rooted in the knowing that everything is always working out for me. Now we're going to move to the sacral chakra. Let's just keep those breaths going slow and easy, but deeply, and releasing completely. We're going to go to that sacral chakra. The color is orange, and I want you to breathe that orange light in. Imagine it going through your nose, down your spine, and right around your navel area, right around your stomach area. I want you to allow that orange light to stay there as you take deep breaths in. Each inhale, allowing that orange to grow larger and brighter around your stomach area, all around that part of your body. And during your next inhales, I want you to, when you inhale, once you breathe that breath all the way into that orange light, into that sacral chakra, I want you to release with a firm, fast, quick breath any emotions that you are holding on to, any feelings that you are holding on to, that you want to release, that you want to balance out. Release any fear around expressing your feelings, any fear around your sensual self, any fear, any shame, any resentment around how you feel or how you emote, any shame around how you express your feelings, how you express yourself sexually, any blockages around your sensual self, your easy flowing, your energy, your life force, your creativity, your passion. Anything that's blocking that, I want you to breathe that orange light in, bring it to your navel area, and I want you to breathe that out. Allowing yourself to relax, allowing yourself to flow, allowing yourself to feel. I want you to release any imbalanced feelings of sadness, breathing in that orange light. Deeply bringing that orange light to your navel area. I want you to feel that sadness and release it. Feel that anger for whatever, whoever, and release it. I want you to feel that resentment for whatever and whoever and release it. Taking deep breaths in, growing that orange light and releasing it. Open up that sacral chakra, allowing that breath to come in, that breath that is inputting creativity, inputting happiness, inputting joy, inputting excitement, inputting your passion, inputting your vibrancy. I want you to let the inhale input the goodness and the exhale to release any imbalance in that chakra. Inhaling orange light, allowing it to grow. Imagine it sitting around your belly, opening those portals up. Your root chakra is open. Your sacral chakra is opening. You're beginning to feel, now that you know that you are stable, you're beginning to feel. Continue to breathe in through your nose, that orange light, allowing that orange light to grow and brighten around your belly area. Giving those roots life. Just imagine as these chakras are opening, you just put your roots in the ground and now you're getting these strong stems. That's what your sacral chakra is. It's that life, it's those nutrients, those emotions, those feelings, that energy, that vibrancy you need as your chakras open up and as we move to our solar plexus, which is going to shine all of those good, great, beautiful feelings. Is going to just shine and pour out of you, and you're going to wear it on your face, and it's going to express through your movements and your decisions and your voice. So let's move on up as we have cleansed out our feeling center. We've cleansed out our emoting system, our sacral chakra. Now that it's open and it's clean and it's clear of any sadness, anger, resentment, we now go to our solar plexus. So that light is yellow. We want to imagine a bright yellow light, and we want to breathe that light in like you breathe in that light. The solar plexus is that sun within you. So it's fire. So breathe in a fire breath when you breathe in that yellow light. Breathe it in to the top of your belly, right below your chest. Breathe it in right there. That's where your sun resides. If you sit up and you feel your solar plexus, it's right here, right below your chest, right between your navel areas, where you want to see that yellow light shine. Put that yellow light right there. Make it vibrant, as bright as you want to be, as bright and magnetic as you want to be. You want that light to shine. So as you breathe in and inhale, you breathe in that yellow light into the top of your belly, and you're releasing anything that is stifling your glory. Release anything that's stifling your glory. Release that job that you want to get rid of. Release those conversations that you want to move away from. Remove those words that keep you inundated with sadness and fear. Trying what I don't want. Just release those as we breathe in the light. That fire purifies and it also shines. Inhale and exhale anything that no longer serves you when it comes to your ashe. Any confidence issues, breathe that out right now so that you can stand tall and speak how you speak and walk how you walk and be confident in your visions and in your goals and in your know-how and in your knowing that everything is always working out for me and the universe always have the best in mind for me. Breathe that yellow light in through your nose. Deeply, let it sit right below your chest, between your navel and your chest. You may hold that if you want to get that light shining bright, to get you that energy. This is your life force right here in your solar plexus. Is where your life force is. That's your power. That's the sun. The sun gives life. This is what physically comes out as your personality. So as you breathe in, you're rejuvenating that solar plexus and creating a vibrancy to it. And as you exhale, you're releasing anything that is stifling your glory, anything that's getting in the way of your shine. Now I want you to relax. Let's just pause. We've gone through our lower chakras. Let's pause for a while and give thanks. Always, when you are releasing and you're rejuvenating and you are drawing in the power of the universe and you are pulling on the power of the universe, you want to give thanks. So we give thanks for our light, our shine, our brightness. We give thanks for our courage. We give thanks for our audacity to be great. We give thanks for our imagination, our audacity to have a vision. We give thanks for that. We give thanks for our happiness, for our vibrancy, for our magnetic energy. We give thanks for it. So give thanks. We give thanks for our light, and we will shine. We will shine. We accept our shine. We accept our ashe, and we will allow it to shine. I am